So, for any guys that are thinking about having a vasectomy, wondering what it's like, I will let you know. I just had mine done today. About 11:15ish is when they actually started the surgery. I went to the Saginaw Veterans Administration Hospital. I'm a vet, so I went there to have it done. If I could trust having the VA doing my vasectomy, you could trust having your private doctor doing yours. I was in there. We got there about 10:15 this morning Eastern time. They came in, did some check, like some preparatory stuff, looked at everything, made sure it was good. I'd already done a lot of the prep work at home last night. It wasn't really that bad. I would say getting a tooth filled is worse. And I didn't even have, I had the scalpel and the needle vasectomy. It was not a no needle, not a no scalpel. It was the whole thing. And it was only about a half hour, 45 minutes. We got there at, like I said, about 10:15. I was in the back by, pretty much immediately, waiting in the freaking, the little operating waiting rooms. Then went into, the doctor came in, talked to me about everything that was going to happen. A few minutes later, they wheeled me back into the operating room. They got everything cleaned up. The doctor, everything that she did, she told me. Every single thing. Every little thing that she was about to do, every step, every needle poke, every cut, when she was cauterizing, when she was stitching, everything. She told me it right as she was doing it, play by play. The first one, they gave me some lidocaine. That didn't help. It was still a little sensitive, so she gave me another shot. That was fine. It was more of a pressure when they were doing everything. Like when they were clamping down on the vas, there was some pressure. When they cut, I could feel a little bit of pressure. There was some tugging, but not anything that was really painful. It was just a little uncomfortable. When they were working on the left side first, it felt like I had to have a bowel movement, but that lasted like 2 seconds. Hold on a second, got a cough. So that was a little uncomfortable. When they were cauterizing on the bottom side, I could feel that in the left testicle. It hurt for a quick second, but it wasn't, I can't even say it hurt. It was more of like a shock. It kind of was like, ugh, it was uncomfortable, pretty uncomfortable. Then she went on the right hand side. They had to give me that extra little bit of lidocaine there also. Then everything was done, and I scooted over to the other bed. They wheeled me back to the room I was in, my little quote unquote recovery room. And I was only in there for probably about another 10-15 minutes just waiting on discharge paperwork. I walked out. All I could say, probably the most pain about it, is it's like that initial kick to the boys. It's that pressure of it. It's not a pain, it's a pressure. And that's about it. She gave me some antibiotics, gave me some pain meds, some good pain meds, and I would even take it when I took a Motrin for some pain. It's not that bad. I mean, I've gotten up, I've moved. It's tender, but not sore, not painful. It's just a little uncomfortable right now. I mean, they take out like a good freaking chunk of your vas. Usually when they do them, they'll take out a nice little section of your vas. And I'll tell you, it's not really as bad as what I expected it to be. I think I was more worked up and nervous pre-surgery than I was actually during the surgery and now post-surgery. Would I do it again? Yeah. Do I have to do it again? No, because now I have a vasectomy, so no more babies, right? Mm-hmm. That's my wife. She don't want no more babies either. We already have 3 kids. 3's enough for us. We've decided that that's fine. That makes our family complete. If any guy were thinking about getting one done, I'd tell you, it's better than having your wife or your girlfriend number one, have to go through another pregnancy if you guys don't want any more children. Number two, having her do a tubal ligation, because that's an inpatient thing. She's going to be at the hospital for a bit. Let me see here, what else? Then there's the hormonal stuff, you know, like the shot, the pill, the frickin' IUD, those implants that go underneath the arms. That's all hormonal stuff. That's dumping unnatural hormones into your wife or your girlfriend's body. You don't want that stuff there. This is a quick procedure, and it's pretty close to being 100%. You know, that makes me happy. It makes my wife happy. She's over there eating all my flaming hot Cheetos. But they're hers too, because we got 2 bags. So, but anyways, I mean, it wasn't a very bad thing. You know, I mean, our oldest daughter and our youngest daughter, they wanted another kid. Our son, who's the baby, he's happy as heck that there's not going to be any more babies, because I want to be the baby. So he's going to be the baby. And we decided, you know, later on, if we want to have more kids, we'll adopt one.
There's so many kids out there.
Because there's a lot of kids that need homes. And this was a responsible thing for us to do. And then it'll be a much more responsible thing later in life if we decide to have more children, to adopt one. You know, if anyone has any questions, you can go ahead, pop a comment down there. I'll gladly answer any questions anyone has about vasectomies. Yeah, that's it. Semper Fi. Hoorah.